Good day, Tragic here. Welcome back to Anno 2205. Let's get into this. Boom. Right, so we just did the combat mission. We've got a whole heap of graphene, and we've got a bit of a terrible shortage going on here with vitamins and water. But we should be able to fix that toot sweet, because now we actually have advanced enough to build modular construction farms, which I'll show you what that means in a sec. First, let's just finish this, because we now have the graphene from that combat mission.
Cable firmly attached. Elevator car ready for departure. Attention. Approaching Global Union Space Station. Prepare for docking.
Pretty. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's get back to it. Come on!
Congratulations! The first step into space. All purviews of the global economy are now accessible for you. Phase 2 of the Lunar Licensing Program starts now.
I'm way too old for adventures like that. Gonna pass next time. So you better make sure you got a decent battle fleet. Stop by the dockyard if you want any ships built or revamped and that.
Attention. Under provision of specific consumer
Okay,
rights detected.
so now that we've unlocked the new zones, we have access to modules for our things. So we now have a plant here, but we can actually add extra production rate. So this is +5, and that's another +5, and now we're actually producing more water than we need, and it's that simple. And we're going to replace all these farms. We're going to replace our bioresin farms and everything, so we have larger production for smaller space. But before we do that, we're actually going to use our remaining 65 graphene. Wow, we've got quite a lot of this. Actually, can we build this thing? Oh no, we need 2,000 operators, so we've got to do much more upgrading. Let's quickly do a little bit of upgrading before we start. Oh, well, let's do this first. So we're going to come over to the island that we selected right at the beginning. Let's press down the plus button and we can move a bit quicker, and we're going to take over this island, and we're going to use this as a producing island. Yeah, blam.
Work's done. It's yours.
Okay, so that is, now we can start building here. Now, how much do we need to take this other island? Probably need another 50 graphene or something like that. So, come on, zip, 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 zip. Yeah, so we need another 10 graphene to take this island. So I want to basically take both these islands before I move into the Antarctica. And again, it's just the way I like to play. I like to have large population income, because Antarctica is really tough. I find it very confusing, so I'm always going into debt in there. So let's get into it. First thing we need to do is, once again, find our mapping. So we need to find a line that is kind of straightish. To do our building with. And then we need to actually build some stuff. So first thing we're going to build is farms. So let's place a farm here. Yep. And using the modules, we're just going to go bam, 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 bam. I think it only has 4. And this produces 49 food, which is a huge amount. So if we come back to our original farm layout, and we just start deleting stuff, which we will get credits back for, I think, you can see that we can basically delete almost all of these, maybe even all of them, and still be in the red. So we need one more, at least one more of these farms. So let's copy this across. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep an eye on our power. I like to just sort of mix them up a little bit so they're not looking exactly the same. And we can come back to our farms here, and once again we can delete, I think we just delete all of them, your blam, and we're still plus 10. So we did all that deleting, but we're still fine for food. Now we want to do the same thing, but this time we're going to do our bioresin, and then we're going to do our vitamin farms. So back to our little section here. Let's put, for starters, I'm actually going to turn one of these into a tidal park. And we've got a price reduction on these because of the council. That's good. And we're just going to pump this straight away. Boom, we are plus 2,000 energy. So we can come over here and start getting rid of all these really ugly and expensive wind farms from our main island. Yeah, I think that's okay. So we're still in the red for power. Still got 1,000 extra power than we need, and we're now producing plus 5,000 rather than under 4,000. Just a little over 4,000. Sorry. So because of the upkeep of all those different units is gone, instead we've just got a single upkeep on a power farm. Now I can't actually remember what my bonus was.
In the Arctic, all your
Does it
actions will
say
fall under
somewhere?
the supervision of the Arctic custodians. Let's have a look at their territory.
I don't know. Somewhere around it's got to tell me, right? I can't remember. I think we actually had plus to tidal, or did we have plus to wind farms? I don't know. Whatever. Let's keep going. Wish we had plus to tidal. Okay, so I think we probably want one more farm. So let's continue this out. One of the good things about the we need this to continue up though. One of the cool things about the delete key is whatever you click on, you can then drag and it'll only delete what you clicked on first. So let's make another farm. And we are actually plus 15 food, so we're not actually going to extend it up, but we're just going to get it ready for spacing requirements. Meanwhile, we need to start moving along. What have you got here? Straight line. Straight line. I like my straight lines, as you know. It's kind of frustrating. It doesn't actually get to there. Okay. So now we're looking at bioresin farm. So let's put a bioresin farm here, I think. Let's see how this works. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't quite fit. Except of course this is too far across. Bam. And is that no more adjacent? Okay, so this is 4. So that's producing tons of stuff. And now we want to produce our actual bioresin. And let's see how this works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. 8. Okay, you can make 8. So come down over here and we'll just delete these. And now let's look at our production. So we're producing 20 more resin than required.
Make a difference.
So let's oh, we can't move that, can we? Yeah, so this has to go here. So let's just delete one of them. See if there's a better way we can fit this in. Rotate it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's actually worse than we had it before because we can't fit the 7th one. We're still producing one too many. Now we're -5, so we definitely need that extra point.
Don't tell me you're back and dying.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, that is so messy. Well, it does fit though, at least. And now we're only +5, so that's pretty good for now. And we're producing 50 bioresin. That's plenty for now. And now we want to have a look at our fruit farms. So let's build fruit. Now how did I do this? I think it's like this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a fruit plant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, come over here and delete all our fruit maker. I think that's all we had for fruit makers. And look at all this space we've now freed for more city. Right, exciting stuff. I do really like this game. Okay, so what have we got here? We are actually negative on fruit. So a single fruit plantation is too much. So let's get rid of that. And now it's perfect. So what I might do, there are other modules here. You've got drone packs. This actually reduces the requirements of your workforce, which means we use robots from our robot pool. Okay, we've got more buildings to build. We use robots from our robot pool to do work, which is meh. Then you've got this one here, which basically adds little miniature trucking stops that you can build up. Now, the main reason for using that is to fill these up. So some of these things are weird shapes, right? Like, for example, we worked out that a single bioresin farm basically requires 4 of these, right? But it's not right, okay? See how we're actually plus. So the way to make a fully functional bioresin facility is to somehow maybe have one complete farm and then 2 of these, but not maxed out to 8. But then, because it's a weird shape, then you can use these little squares to continue. So basically everything has to touch the facility, right? Or somewhere from the facility. I can't build down here because it's not adjacent. But if I built this here, right, I could then build the next one here. And you can use that to really change... Oh, it's a drone pack. We don't want that anyway. And you can use that to change the whole entire shape and fit everything together very Tetris-like, which is a huge fun part of the game for me. But the one we're going to use is the accumulator unit, which reduces the energy requirements. There's a little, look like little memory sticks, but whatever. A little plantation is firing away. And now we are got enough food, we've got enough water, we've got our bioresin, and now we need to produce our drugs, rejuvenators. Now I really want to make the rejuvenators on this island here, but we need another 10 graphene for that. And before I do that, I'm just going to upgrade some more here. So we want that to be upgraded. So upgraded.
Attention. The Global Union authorizes.
Build a Academy Training Center. Okay, so that's for building the spaceport. It's a little bit hard to see at night, isn't it? What I like to do is sort of, so we've done a square around this thing, so now we're going to do another square. Ah, look, we've got information overload here, so we're going to put another information hub down to service this part of the map.
Sending off in 3.
So let's do this, copy this map, bam, and that gives us another little section we can upgrade.
I can't do my job like
New blueprints ready for implementation.
Beautiful.
Corporation value has risen.
Okay, so we've built 2 levels of districts around our info hubs, and that requires a lot more vitamins. So come over to our vitamin farm, and we're going to build another one. You can probably... yeah, so let's move it one over. And we're just going to repeat. Oh, can't fit. This thing's in the way. Oh, that's really annoying. And there's not a lot of space. What if I do this? One, two, three, 4.
Warning. Unfulfilled demand for specific consumer products.
Yeah, I know. I'm fixing that right now. Thank you. What's going on here? Oh, I built the wrong objects. There we are. Just fits. Yep. Okay. Beautiful. And we need a little more space. Okay, and another one of these. I just need to also build a transport hub. Let's stick one here. Okay, and now we are +1 vitamin, so that's not quite enough. We need another vitamin farm. So let's oh look, that seems to fit very nicely. I'll deal with that later. That's just so I can keep this deleted and keep that attached. Because now we want to do this again, baby. 1, 2, 3. That doesn't fit. Nyonk. Okay. Bam. Yeah, blam. I feel like we're not taking advantage of our map special ability. I think it was like plus... what's going on here? There we are. I think our map special ability was +2 wind farms, and we're basically not using wind farms at all. Not that I hate wind farms or anything, but I wish I got a different special ability for my map. Booyah! Okay, so now we're filling up our stock of vitamin generators quite nicely. And we still need our graphite. What's going on here? We can start construction on our bridge.
Bridge construction site established.
Thank you. Okay, now that it's daytime, can I have a look at my city? Excellent. Okay.
Is there something the matter at work?
Rejuvenators, neural implants, and security. So we're almost ready. What I think I'm going to do... Let's see if there's a combat... Oh, actually, before I do that, let's see if there's any quests that give graphene.
I've had this on the radar for a while.
5 graphene. Attach to your command ship and tow to... Oh, he's left. Damn it. What about you? 17 graphene. Accept immediately.
Excellent.
Collect flotsam with your vehicle. Okay. It's easy enough. Oh, look at the whales. Oh, come here. Oh, this game is so awesome. I love this game. Come on, little robot. It's going to give us 17 graphene, which means we don't have to do a combat mission.
Loading concluded.
And we can then take over that other island, which is going to be perfect.
Figured it out. Great.
Yes, so we have 17 extra graphene. And the nanoceramics is up 5%. And biopolymers, we have tons of biopolymers. Where's the Trade hub.
My
Let's
prices are so low, even I don't know how I do it.
let's sell. He's got the nano ceramics, but he doesn't have the biopolymers.
My friend, we have a deal.
Oh well, whatever. Okay. Claim. We need 25 constructor bots. Why aren't we building constructor bots? Minus 15. Okay, so we do have extra building areas. So I think I'm just going to take them like so. And remember, we already worked out that 1 equals one of these. So I'm just going to put one here. And we're still negative. But now, of course, we've got the modules. So let's add 1, 2, and 1, 2. We're negative 6 water. That's fine. Beautiful. We're plus water. Need to look at our power. And now we are plus ceramics. Let's go back to our guy.
Nick's the home of right. Make an offer I
Sell a
can't
few ceramics. Okay. So we're plus 10. Does this guy have modules? He does. What do these modules look like? Plus 5. Actually, let's... One, two, and one more. So again, we've got no overflow and we're producing 15 bots. So that's all working out funky dory. So what do we need? 25. Okay, let's waste some time with some quests.
So, how's it going? The project, I mean.
We've definitely got that sorted. We've got 18 seconds for that one. What have you got here?
Welcome.
Iridium,
just the one
iridium,
My CEO would
graphene.
like to offer the splendid.
This is what I like. I like graphene.
Thank you. That pushed my research light years ahead.
You're welcome, Eleanor.
Would you help me, Ivara Foxcom, with this project?
Ropes are fixed.
Okay, where do we return this to? Here, isn't it? The global spaceport, right. There goes our whales.
Your discretion is exemplary.
Excellent, more graphene. And we now have 25 robots,
Industries is the
so
world's foremost provider of mining and heavy
let's
industry
grab
services.
this area here.
Cooperation could be
And then we're
beneficial.
almost ready to start heading off into Antarctica.
Paperwork's done. It's yours.
You blam. Okay. And she wanted nanoceramics from the spaceport. Do we have nanoceramics in the spaceport? I don't think we do because we're at 000. We have 7. We need 50. So let's just go here.
Full speed ahead.
Oop. And where's our nanoceramics? There it is. Let's build one extra nanoceramic resource for now. Wait for that to fill up with 50 into our storage department. And once it has filled up, yeah, see it's going up now. See the in storage is the top value, 8 of 105. Once that's filled up, we can fill her other request. Meanwhile, our latest acquisition. Okay, so this is going to be our rejuvenation area. I don't think we've got time. It's 26 minutes. So I might just stop here. And we're almost ready to go into the next stage. This bridge is done. No, it's got a minute to go. Oh, well, I'll just wait for this bridge to go while I start on this. Again, I like to map out my roads so they're kind of flat. And this would have been good for farmland actually, because it's nice and square for building those ginormous farms. Okay, so for nanoceramics we need... Well, I want to do this in a different video. Why was I waiting? Oh yeah, I just wanted to see what this looked like. 52 seconds. Oh, I'll have to do it next time. Anyway, I will see you guys next time.